Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, and for those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general energy check-in. We are seeing what it is that you guys need to know or be aware of at this time. And this, of course, will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Now, do keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate or fit your specific story. However, I do ask, as always, that you guys give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already. You guys know, as always, I would definitely love to have you here tapping in and receiving these messages with us. All right, let's go ahead and see what is good. I hope that everyone is doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit, what does the collective need to know at this time? All right, so we have letting go, and we also have injustice here. All right. We have celebration here. What does the collective need to know? We have prophecy. What does the collective need to know? And we have ruins here. Uh-oh, what is going on? Bottom of the deck, we have the clock is ticking here. So time could be running out. We got fresh start and stranger here. So stranger obviously could be danger, but it represents someone that we don't know, we're not familiar with now. But there's something here about a fresh start. I don't know if someone is needing to pursue something new, if someone is wanting to start over, if this is someone that's starting over, but with stranger, this could be something that is unlike this person, or a person that is moving in a way that is maybe different from how they normally act. But whatever this is, someone here may not be realizing, or they may not know or understand that time is running out with the clock is ticking. And I don't want to like make someone nervous or paranoid, but with fresh start, someone here possibly needs to start over. Maybe there is something that someone needs to pursue or that they're looking to do, but maybe it's a time frame. Maybe this is something that you need to do by a certain date or age. There's something here though with the clock is ticking that someone here really needs to take some sort of action. Now, I don't know what this could be in regards to. Again, we just kind of see what comes out, but letting go is here. So someone here is in a position or a situation where maybe they're realizing that the time has come to let something go, to release something, to allow something to be free, or maybe even someone to be free. But it can also be a situation where someone is making a choice or decision to free themselves here. So I don't know if this is maybe a job, a relationship. You guys know I always say it could be anything, but let's go ahead and see what it is or what it's about here. What is letting go, Spirit? What is someone letting go of, or what is someone... All right, so we got the Nine of Wands. So some sort of difficulty, some sort of struggle. With that Nine of Wands, this is something that we have really fought to do, fought to maintain. We've put a lot of energy into, and in that Nine of Wands energy, this is likely something that is wearing a person down or wearing someone out. I see the Ten of Cups here. So this obviously is talking about either a relationship or something involving a family. But with the Nine of Wands, something here seems to be very, very difficult here. The Hermit and Judgment here. So with this Hermit, Judgment, someone here is definitely being led or guided to see something, to make a decision. Maybe this is some sort of wake-up call for someone, but something here definitely feels like it's very difficult, or someone is under a lot of pressure with whatever this is. Tell me about letting go. And we got the Knight of Cups. So there's a situation involving moving forward in love, giving love, receiving love here. Knight of Cups is someone that's very nice. This is usually who I think of as Prince Charming. But with the King of Swords here, there's something here about setting boundaries. So maybe someone has been nice, or maybe someone is not receiving some sort of love. They're not receiving some sort of, nice energy here, because the Knight of Cups, this is the kind of person that, again, it's Prince Charming if we're dealing with love, but it is someone whose heart is open, who is free to love. And it makes me feel like someone is leaving behind something difficult. And with letting go, they're moving forward here. They could be severing ties, making something clear. But with the Chariot and the King of Swords, this is making like a clean break. Making it clear that you're moving forward. Making it clear that you are headed in maybe a different direction here. And it kind of makes me feel like whatever someone's letting go, it has either caused them a lot of struggle, a lot of difficulty. Maybe they've put a lot into this. And again, maybe they're realizing, you know what, it's time for me to move forward, or the time has come for me to maybe pursue something new or different here. Now, with injustice, though, there seems to be something that is not fair, or some sort of injustice surrounding this decision, whether it's to let go, to move forward here. Why is the injustice here? We got the Page of Cups, and it came out in the reverse. Now, Page of Cups in reverse is someone who is emotionally manipulative. They're very immature when it comes to their feelings, or someone whose feelings are very bratty. This could be someone here that they don't care about others' feelings. They don't care about how things feel to others. Page of Swords, Sun, and the Ace of Swords. So someone has made themselves very clear, or they've made something clear. Leo energy with the Sun, this talks about seeing something clearly. And with the Ace and Page of Swords, I don't know if someone has communicated something, or they've said something, or they've made something clear. But with the Page of Cups, there seems to be some sort of injustice around someone's feelings or emotions here. And again, it could also talk about emotional manipulation. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse with injustice? Tell me about injustice. We got the Knight of Swords. Interesting. It's almost like if someone doesn't get their way, they become emotionally manipulative, aggressive. Because the Knight of Swords is definitely the aggressor here. And it makes me feel like someone here, it's like anytime something does not go their way, or they're disappointed, or things don't go maybe in their favor, Knight of Swords, they become angry. They become abrasive. They become aggressive here. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I definitely feel like someone, if this is, we're talking about like a new offer or something new here, someone would do better or be a lot more successful or recognized for what they offer, whereas where they are now, there seems to be a lack of that. And it kind of makes me feel like someone could be letting go of a situation where maybe they're not free to express themselves, because the Page of Cups is in reverse, but it's like someone expressing their feelings or telling someone maybe how they feel causes another person to attack them. There's something here about something not being fair or not being just or balanced when it comes to maybe some sort of communication or some sort of action. It lets me know that there is some sort of, again, aggression. We got a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords. So this could be a situation where someone here is struggling because they're trying to offer love, or they're trying to be loving and supportive. But with injustice, Knight of Swords, this is not your counterpart here. This Knight of Cups should be, again, connecting with someone who also sees emotions here. But it just feels like someone here is very abrasive with the Knight of Swords. Celebration is coming out, obviously, and then this is the obstacle here. So there's something that someone does not feel is worth celebrating. This can also be the Two of Cups, but again, we see one cup here. So it lets me know that someone here may do things in a very loving way, and the other person, I'm not saying that there's not love here, but they do things in a very aggressive way, in a way that is, again, very abrasive here. And because there's not, this is the obstacle, there should be two cups here, not just one here. Tell me about celebration. We got a few that came out here. I'm not going to take them all, but we see some energies here. Seven of Wands. Tell me about celebration. I'll just get one or two. We got the Ten of Pentacles here. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about legacy, family, abundance even. But with the Devil, there is something very negative here. This could be a relationship where there's a lot of codependency, a lot of negativity here. The Magician and the Seven of Pentacles, maybe even a lot of manipulation here. Because Page of Cups in reverse, that can be that kind of person. If you have the Nine of Wands with the Knight of Cups, it's like someone struggling to express their feelings, emotions, or they're being blocked from expressing their feelings and emotions because every time they do, someone makes it about them. Or they turn it around or flip the script or get emotions or like emotional or in their feelings, or, you know, it's one of those energies where someone can't express themselves or express their feelings freely without being attacked or without feeling as if the other person is blaming them or slighting them here. And again, it could be a relationship here. Why is celebration here with the Ten of Pentacles? So this could be a situation where you're like saying to someone, hey, you know, could you just, whenever you're done with this, put it away or blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, wait a minute. Da, da, da. Well, you didn't put your away. And you're like, well, I just said, you know, like something crazy here. What do we got? Nine of Swords to the Eight of Wands here. So there is some sort of anxiety, worry. Eight of Wands is about communication. But it feels like with the Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands, someone could be walking on eggshells, or it's like, I don't even want to say anything to this person. I don't want to communicate because if I do, Knight of Swords, they're on my ass. Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So someone here has to kind of tiptoe or be very strategic. This could definitely be a relationship. Maybe there's children involved here with the Six of Cups. Maybe someone has to tiptoe around the children, or maybe this person, like Knight of Swords, this is the kind of person that's aggressive with anyone. Like they don't have a lot of times any tact. King of Swords, at least he has the tact. He'll say, you know what, I'll wait till I get home and we'll talk this out. Knight of Swords, he's going to argue in front of the whole world and put on a show and bring the drama and, you know, make a scene. You're like, damn, like not again. Like it's one of those types of people where this is someone here, it just feels like someone does not feel like things are balanced. Injustice, things are not fair. I can't express myself because the Knight of Cups is an open energy. This is my heart is open. I'm communicating my real feelings, how I truly feel. And the Knight of Swords is like, listen, I don't want to hear that. It's all about me and my feelings, or what about me? Or I don't want to, like, Page of Cups reverse is a very immature energy, but it's also a very emotionally manipulative energy, and it makes me feel like someone here is not happy here with celebration here. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands, I have to tiptoe, I have to walk on eggshells. I can't just speak freely, or I can't just say what I want because here comes the Knight of Swords. So prophecy is here. So someone has either prophesied something, maybe someone has some sort of knowing, or there's something here about receiving some sort of maybe intuitive energy or intuitive, I guess, messages. What is prophecy about? We got the Five of Wands. Now, prophecy is something that was predicted. Five of Wands, it's the drama. It's a fight. It's conflict here. The Moon, Queen of Swords, and Temperance. Interesting. Because the Queen of Swords, it feels like she's clear on something, but it could be some sort of dream that she has. Something where she's being patient. Something that's giving her peace. Maybe it's something that, because the moon, I don't know why it reminds me of that crystal ball. Even though they're not the same, it's this big yellow kind of globe here. And it makes me feel like it has to do with maybe some sort of dream that this person had. And it gives them peace. But there's something about a conflict. Why is prophecy here with the Five of Wands? And we got the Emperor here. So we do see some sort of structure, stability, security here. But it's coming after the Five of Wands. So there will be some sort of maybe fighting or conflict or some sort of drama. But after that drama with the Emperor, something will work out. Someone could be getting a new beginning here. Page of Pentacles. Getting a chance to start over. Hope. Healing. There's something here about ruining something or something being ruined. This is coming out in the outcome. So what is this ruins about here? Because something, this is like a tower. Something could be over. We got the Six of Swords and it came out in reverse. Now, Six of Swords in reverse is maybe some sort of plans that were ruined. Could be travel plans. Someone's not going anywhere. There's something here that's ending. There's something here that's ending. Maybe you and this person have plans. Maybe you're going somewhere. But the Six of Swords also talks about someone that can't move on or they can't move forward here. King of Pentacles, the World, and the Ten of Swords. So there's a bad ending. Something is ending for sure. And it feels like something is either unable to move forward or someone could be unwilling to move forward with the Six of Swords in reverse. Why is ruins here? And we got the Six of Wands though. So is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? 66 could be significant. But with that Six of Wands, it talks about some sort of success. Getting some sort of success. High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Cups. So I don't know. This feels like a good thing. Ten of Cups to the Wheel, a family that's able to move forward, move ahead. The High Priestess is someone that is very maybe mysterious. So someone or something could be very maybe mysterious, hidden, or unknown. But maybe this is someone that is canceling something, not moving ahead with something. But with the Six of Wands, it feels like it's a good thing here. Let me clarify this a little bit and see what this is about here, because I don't know if this is like a relationship or if this is a job. I feel like a relationship because listen, at a job, we don't do the Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Like when you're in a, unless you're working for, what's that Tyler Perry movie that just came out, Straw? Wasn't that boss terrible? Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, I guess check it out. But unless you're at a job like that, who is talking to someone like this? Knight of Swords, Page of Cups reverse. Who is treating someone like this here? Unless he's your boss, then I don't know. But it feels like it's a relationship here. It feels like a relationship here where, again, someone can't express themselves freely here. And this is someone who is maybe letting go. Maybe they're giving up, because the Nine of Wands, this is someone who has struggled. They've been through a lot. They're tired. They've been through the ringer. They've done a lot. They've put in the work, the time, the energy. And if everything you do is always met with a Knight of Swords, Page of Cups reverse, aggression, manipulation, anger, or, you know, someone just can't talk it out, they have to attack, that can get tired or tiring very easily, I would, you know, assume here. So let me clarify this a little bit and see what we have going on. Tell me about this Nine of Wands here. We got the Empress, I was going to say, and Justice in reverse. So something is not fair. This could be a mother figure. We're talking about maybe the divine feminine, Taurus, Libra energy, but Justice in reverse, this is the injustice. So with the Nine of Wands, someone has struggled for a very long time, or they've struggled with something not being fair, something that is not balanced here. And with Death, I feel like something is over, or someone is finally letting go, or in a position of maybe letting go of something here. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. So heavy Libra energy with the Empress, Justice. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. This can also be a partnership again. And we got the Knight of Coins. So Knight of Cups, Knight of Coins, that's solid energy. That's someone that's balanced in the physical and the emotional, or physical and the spiritual here. So someone that's very hardworking, they're very honest, they're very open-hearted here. But with the Two of Pentacles, there is some sort of struggle. There is something that someone is struggling to do, or they're struggling to move forward here. And again, I don't know if it's because of this other person or what. Tell me about this Page of Cups reverse. It just feels like someone's very emotionally manipulative. Like if you come in You know how people, when you bring up something, even if it's not a relationship, you could bring up something that offended you and someone flips it and they're like, well, you did this to me. And you're like, okay, well, why didn't you say that when you felt it? Why are you waiting until now to, tell me your grievances? Or it's like something like that, it feels. But anyway, we got the Hermit coming out, Virgo energy here. So the Hermit is definitely someone here, and he's cloaked though. In this, he's cloaked. So someone here could be trying to hide something. They could be trying to avoid something here. Seven of Cups cause confusion. Seven of Cups. And with the Hermit, this is a wise person. So it lets me know with the Hermit, Page of Cups reverse, this person knows what they're doing. They know they're being manipulative. They know that they're being unfair or emotionally imbalanced. Or tell me about the Knight of Swords. This person knows exactly what they're doing. Hermit knows better. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here. In the Page of Wands. Look at that Page of Wands, how turned up he or she looks. I'm telling you, this is someone that it feels like something very childish. We got the Hierophant, the Seven of Coins, and the Devil. Yeah, I knew the Devil was going to show up. I knew the Devil was going to show up, Capricorn energy, but this is someone here who still does things maybe in a very toxic way, or they would rather sacrifice their integrity. It's almost like they would rather be right than to make the situation better or come to terms or work things out. So again, it's not to say that this is all this person's fault, but it feels like someone here is purposely creating an injustice with the Hermit. Again, the Hermit is someone that's wise. They're supposed to be experienced. They're supposed to have been through enough to see things. And with the Page of Cups reverse, this person knows better, yet it doesn't feel like they're doing better, or they know what they're doing by acting this way. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands here. There could also be someone that's afraid to move forward because of a relationship. We got the Three of Swords. So some sort of pain, hurt, betrayal. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So we see the Ten of Pentacles here. We see the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So it lets me know that there's a lot invested here, whether that be a family, a relationship, business, whatever it is. There is a lot of time invested. Could be a lot of energy, a lot of money, whatever this is. Three of Pentacles, people have a lot together, or there's a lot here. But also, again, this is the obstacle. So someone here is not happy. They don't feel celebrated, or they're unable to celebrate. They're unable to do something here. And it's likely with the Three of Swords because this person is always in pain, or they're always struggling here. Why is this Five of Wands here? What is this drama about? What is this Five of Wands? Is it something about a prophecy or recognizing something, getting some sort of insightful information or something like that? We got the Eight of Wands here. So it feels like with prophecy, someone knows that maybe trying to leave or make some sort of move is going to cause a conflict. Page of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Interesting, it's going backwards. Six to the Five of Swords. So it's like someone leaving or moving ahead. It feels like a gaslighting person. I'm not going to lie. With that Five of Swords, they're making something difficult while someone's trying to move ahead. Or someone's trying to leave and they're making things hard. But then with the Page of Cups, they come and apologize. That's that emotional manipulation here. I don't like it. Tell me about the Emperor here. So this is someone who possibly is very toxic. But when you try to leave, or if you try to walk away, they come in and try to, it's like they're making it harder, Five of Swords, to walk away. They're making it very difficult to leave. Two of Swords in the World. So there's something here about not seeing something, not understanding something. There's something about a cycle closing out. Because the World can represent completion, cycles ending here. Three of Cups, Temperance, and Judgment. All right, so this is like maybe something that you're not meant to see. Because with Judgment and Temperance, there's something here about going down a path, a wake-up call. But with the Three of Cups, there's something about your spirit guides. And I don't always get that. But with Judgment and the Temperance, I'm getting it now. So it could be your ancestors or angels, or something that you are not meant to see, something that you're not meant to know. And a lot of times I say in these readings that we get the energy, or I try to pull the current energy to see what it is. But when we're talking about future energy or energy for the future, we're not always meant to know that. We're not always meant to have that awareness, because sometimes it can change how we act or change how we do things, and it could ultimately mess up or ruin how things are naturally supposed to play out. So with tarot, it's always good to get the energy and, of course, see how things are, or maybe get people's perspective. But when we're looking into the future, I don't specifically, I'm one of the readers that I don't like to pick up on the future, because again, some things, and if it comes out, it comes out. But in this energy with prophecy, there's something here about maybe someone's dreams, prophetic visions. It's something here, especially with judgment, where someone has saw something. Someone is seeing the light. Someone sees the path. And again, it could be led by your ancestors, your spirit guides with that Three of Cups, Temperance energy, angels. But it's letting me know that things are going to be okay. But with the Two of Swords, you don't need to worry about it, or you don't need to know how things are playing out. There's this energy of being patient. There's this energy of seeing that with Temperance, you need to be patient. You need to give things time. And again, everyone's situation is different. Everyone has breaking points. Everyone knows what they can accept and what they can't. And if this is something, a Nine of Wands, where it's not the 10, but if it's a Nine of Wands for you and you feel like I've had enough, I can't, you do what you got to do. But I'm speaking to someone here that they're being advised with Judgment and Temperance to be patient. Be patient. For some reason, something is going to work out. The world, someone's going to be happy. Something is going to come full circle. But with that Two of Swords, she's wearing the blinders. You're not meant to know how. You're not meant to know the when, the where, the whys. Just know with the Emperor in the world, you will be fine. What is this Six of Swords reversed though? What is the Six of Swords reversed? We got the Three of Coins, so some sort of working together. But with the Six of Swords reversed, it feels like something is not moving forward, or some sort of plan or something that someone was working together on is not working forward. But look at that. King of Wands, the Wheel, and the Fool. Something else could be happening. Could involve a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But with the Wheel, some sort of change or karma is going to come into play. And with the Fool, it feels like someone could be giving another option or going in another direction, giving a different, I want to say maybe chance here. What is the Six of Wands about? Because with the Six of Wands, that is success, recognition here, and Judgment. So that's good. With Judgment here, it's something here that someone has already seen, but it feels like someone here is getting, like they're answering the call. Whatever this call is, Six of Wands, they're going to be successful in this. Ten of Wands, Eight of Coins, Page of Swords. There's something here that someone's carrying, or they're working very, very hard. But with the Page of Swords here, I don't know if seeing this is difficult, learning this is difficult, finding something out is difficult here. Because it's something here with this King of Swords. So it could require someone to have to work hard, or really put in a lot of work. It could be something that's very difficult with the Ten of Wands, but I'm seeing that Six of Wands, Judgment, and it lets me know that ultimately someone is going to be victorious, or someone's going to be successful in whatever this is. I was going to get this one. Let me get this tea deck here. I just want to see if there is any tea that comes out. And again, this could be love. It could be a relationship here, but it's something here about being patient. It's something here about being very patient here. And again, everyone's different. I'm not telling anyone to stay or stick with a situation where you know you don't want to deal with it, you're not happy, but everyone has their reasons. And there's a reason and a season for everything. And it just feels like right now it's not the season, or for someone here to be doing something. It's something here about something that was prophesized or something that was said. Eight of Wands, some sort of communication that came in. And again, when I see that Three of Cups, it's not all the time, but with Temperance, it could be some sort of angelic information or ancestral information here. What is the tea here? What does the collective need to know or be aware of in this situation? So we got karma coming out. So we have someone is getting karma for the pain they caused, receiving a dose of their own medicine, and vice versa. Good karma could be repaid. So I'm telling you, sharp tongue. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Cups reverse. This is someone that has something to say. But with keep shining and meeting your match, I don't know if someone here is competing, if they're trying to compete, because we have unable to compete or fight against you because you are just as good as them. So for some of you, you're not letting this person just say anything, or even though you're a kind person or a nice person, you're not going to let this person just mistreat you or let this person say or, you know, do anything here. And it's likely with karma, because with the Hermit, someone knows better here. We got 5th house and poker face. Leo energy. So not showing emotion, unable to be read, revealing no hint of thoughts and feelings. One's hobbies, like, oh my gosh. This is someone that knows what they're doing. Poker face. They try to act oblivious. They try to act like they don't know. Again, Page of Cups, they try to act like they possibly don't know, but with the Hermit, they do. They do. This is someone who's being fake. Fake. 8th house, split personality. I can't make it up. Someone who knows that they are maybe being childish, immature, petty. Again, it's a very narcissistic energy. It's the kind of person that you speak your mind or you speak honestly or from the heart, and this person automatically will attack, or they become very childish or petty. And again, Hermit, if this person's older than you, they know better. Because the Hermit is someone who, again, is supposed to be very wise here. So, could be a Leo involved, but someone here, they're wearing a poker face. They know exactly what they're doing by maybe getting under your skin or antagonizing you. Because the Knight of Swords can be annoying. Like someone that always has to have something to say. We got divorce, so it could be a broken relationship here. Could definitely be a broken relationship. Intelligent, 10th house, and jealous. So I don't know if someone's jealous here. We got Capricorn energy. This situation involves someone's ambition. And I see the Empress here, but oh, the Emperor is here. But it's something about the world here. So the Empress and Empress are both here, but this can be someone that, I don't know if there's some sort of competition with the 5 of Wands. Maybe this person is competing. Maybe this person is this way because of what the Empress has achieved, or I don't know if this is like a relationship where someone's competing. I would hate to think that, but there's something here about a broken relationship or someone that is divorcing. We got ignored here. So I don't know. I feel like with that ignored, that is kind of letting someone know that to be patient. This is going along with that be patient energy. Intimidated, high vibes, and acting a fool. So this could be someone that if you ignore them, they turn up more. If you don't give them the energy or the satisfaction, or you keep your vibes high, they act a fool. And it says it here, someone who knows they're being childish and goofy, but doesn't care because when the situation calls for maturity. That is that energy. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Cups reverse. Childish, immature, goofy, and it's interesting because you got Wands, Swords, and Cups. So this could be a person that their energy is very, childish. The way that they think is very childish. The way that they communicate, the way that they express their emotions, like it could be childish across the board. And with the Hermit, I swear this person knows it. We got legal issues and bad contracts here. So toxic ways, chilling, money problems here. Someone could be indebted to their credit cards, burning through cash. But as you see, someone here, it's almost like they're struggling with money, but someone else is chilling, being okay. I don't know if with the 3 of Pentacles, someone here needs help or assistance here, or if someone is saying that they can't leave because they need something here. But again, I feel like with legal issues, this person is having problems, but this is all stemming from karma, or the karma that they are likely going, to receive here. So I feel like someone here has their work cut out. I feel drained. I feel exhausted here. I don't know who this person is or what their energy is, but if I feel this way just after reading the cards, honey, I can imagine how you feel having to possibly live or deal with them. This person feels like a damn headache. And if this is you, no shade, but, I got to call it like I see it. We got fast progress. So we have move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. Something about the soul is a balance. So there is an imbalance and injustice. There's a balance or a theme of balance in the scales in this reading. So it kind of lets me know here that someone needs to do something to balance things or to tip the scales in their favor. Any other advice for the collective here? The scales of balance here. So we have seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scales to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. That is that energy. Knight of Cups, Knight of Coins. This is someone who physically and emotionally, or in the 3D and the 5D, I'm the same, I'm on the same page. But then you have this other person that just really seems to be out of it. So for some of you, again, planning phase is here. This talks about really planning, being strategic, waiting, maybe ignoring this person for the time if you can. And with that ignoring, maybe this is your chance to gather yourself or figure out your next move, what you're going to do. I don't know, but soul whisper, gentle release, and planning phase. So it feels like something's happening. It feels like something's happening, something's changing. And again, you're being advised. Look at how he's looking at her. He's like, oh, you're not going to listen to me. You're not going to answer me. You don't hear me talking to you. She's like, oh my gosh, just leave me alone. Like, this is what I'm getting. Like, Spirit is saying, just ignore this for now. Be patient. It will work out. Again, you may not see it coming. You may not know how it's meant to work out or what will happen. But with the world, you will get closure. This will end. You will be able to move forward. And with Judgment and the Six of Wands, it feels like you're going to be seen for who you truly are. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I really hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already. And I will see you darlings on the next one. Bye.